Picture this. You're sitting at your kitchen table, the morning sun streaming in, spoon in hand, ready to sprinkle something over your oatmeal. It's so ordinary you barely think about it. Yet inside that spoonful could be one of the most powerful allies your body has in the fight against one of the most feared diseases of our time: cancer. For so many seniors, the word cancer carries more than medical meaning. It's the fear of losing independence, of becoming a burden, of missing precious moments with loved ones. We follow the doctor's advice. We try to eat healthy, but no one ever told us that a single, inexpensive seed you can buy in any grocery store holds compounds capable of slowing cancer cell growth and even nudging those dangerous cells towards self-destruction. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly how this humble seed works, why it's especially powerful for older adults, and how adding just one spoonful a day could change your health story. If you've ever wished for a simple, natural way to take back some control over your health, you're in the right place. I'd love for you to join our growing community. Subscribe now and share your biggest health concern in the comments. Let's start with what makes this seed so remarkable. Whether we're talking about flax seeds with their lignans or pumpkin seeds with their cucurbitacins, the secret lies in these natural plant compounds. They're not vitamins or minerals in the traditional sense. They're phytonutrients, meaning they're part of the plant's own defense system. And here's the fascinating part. When we eat them, that defense becomes ours. Lignans, found in flax seeds, are especially powerful phytoestrogens. That word might sound complicated, but think of it like a gentle imitator of our body's natural estrogen. In the right balance, they can help block the more aggressive forms of estrogen that sometimes drive certain cancers, especially breast and prostate cancers. They also have antioxidant properties, which means they patrol your body like tiny guardians, looking for unstable molecules, free radicals, that can damage cells and set the stage for disease. Pumpkin seeds, on the other hand, contain cucurbitacins, bitter-tasting compounds that plants use to ward off pests. In humans, cucurbitacins have been shown in lab studies to interfere with cancer cell growth and even encourage apoptosis, the natural process where unhealthy cells self-destruct. Imagine it like this. Your body is a busy city, and every now and then, a road building starts going up without permits, crooked, unstable, and dangerous. Lignans or cucurbitacins act like a city inspector, spotting the unsafe structure early and ordering it to be torn down before it can cause harm. For seniors, this matters even more. As we age, our immune system can slow down, making it harder to spot and destroy abnormal cells quickly. Adding these seeds into your daily diet is like hiring an extra set of skilled inspectors to keep watch. And it doesn't require pills, prescriptions, or complicated routines, just a spoonful a day. Inflammation is your body's built-in alarm system. When you cut your finger or catch a cold, inflammation rushes in to protect and heal. But here's the catch. When that alarm doesn't switch off, it quietly becomes a threat. Chronic inflammation is like a low-burning fire smoldering inside you, damaging healthy tissues over time and creating an environment where cancer cells can thrive. For many seniors, this silent fire is already burning, fueled by years of wear and tear, less physical activity, or diets heavy in processed foods. You may feel it as stiff joints in the morning, lingering fatigue, or that vague, just not myself, feeling. This is where flax seeds or pumpkin seeds step in like a gentle but determined firefighter. The omega-3 fatty acids in flax seeds, combined with the anti-inflammatory properties of lignans, work to dampen the flames. Pumpkin seeds bring zinc and vitamin E to the table, both known for helping the immune system stay balanced and inflammation under control. Think of inflammation like weeds creeping into your garden. Left unchecked, they take over. These seeds act like a natural weed suppressant, quietly restoring order so your body can focus on growing the healthy flowers, strong cells, better energy, and a more resilient immune system. And here's the inspiring part. Studies show that diets rich in anti-inflammatory foods don't just lower cancer risk. They can also improve recovery for those who've already faced the disease. That means every spoonful you take isn't just protection, it's active healing. Every single day, your body works like a skilled housekeeping team, sweeping away waste and toxins that could cause trouble if left behind. But as we age, this cleanup process can slow, leaving behind more clutter than our cells can handle. Some of that clutter, from environmental pollutants, processed foods, or even normal metabolic processes, can damage DNA and give abnormal cells the fuel they need to grow. Here's where our featured seeds shine again. Flax seeds are rich in soluble and insoluble fiber, which act like a broom for your digestive tract. Fiber binds to excess hormones, cholesterol, and toxins in the gut, carrying them out before they can be reabsorbed into the bloodstream. This is especially important for hormone-sensitive cancers, where reducing excess estrogen is key. Pumpkin seeds help too, not only because of their fiber, but also because they contain chlorophyll, that deep green pigment that acts like a sponge for certain toxins. Chlorophyll can help neutralize harmful compounds and support liver function, which is your body's main detox hub. Picture your body as a small town with a waste management system. If the trucks don't come often enough, garbage piles up in alleys, attracting pests and creating a dangerous mess. Fiber and detox supporting compounds in these seeds are like sending in extra trucks, ensuring trash gets picked up on time and the town stays clean. For seniors, this matters enormously. A sluggish detox system can make you feel tired, foggy, and more vulnerable to illness. But with something as simple as a daily spoonful of seeds, you give your body a head start on keeping those alleyways clean and safe. Cancer cells are greedy. Unlike healthy cells, which grow and rest in a balanced rhythm, cancer cells are in constant overdrive, demanding more sugar, more fats, and more building blocks to keep multiplying. Think of them as unruly house guests who eat everything in your pantry, leave a mess, and invite more troublemakers over. This is where flax seeds and pumpkin seeds quietly change the game. Lignans from flax seeds and cucurbitacins from pumpkin seeds don't just protect cells, they can interfere with how cancer cells use energy. Some studies suggest lignans can reduce the enzymes cancer cells need to process estrogen or glucose, essentially slowing their supply lines. Cucurbitacins, meanwhile, have been shown in lab research to disrupt the signaling pathways that cancer cells use to grow and spread. Here's an analogy. Imagine cancer cells as a construction crew trying to build skyscrapers without permission. They need trucks delivering steel and cement nonstop. These seed compounds are like putting up roadblocks and seizing the trucks before they get to the site, bringing the illegal construction to a halt. For seniors, this is significant because metabolism naturally shifts with age. Our bodies may become less efficient at balancing blood sugar, and higher blood sugar levels can create a friendlier environment for cancer growth. Adding these seeds to your diet, especially alongside other low-glycemic, whole foods, can help keep those sugar spikes in check, making it harder for rogue cells to find the fuel they crave. And it's not just about cancer prevention. Keeping blood sugar steady also supports brain health, reduces fatigue, and helps protect heart health, giving you multiple wins with one small daily habit. Your immune system is your body's standing army, always on duty, scanning for threats, and ready to neutralize trouble before it spreads. But as the years pass, this army can become smaller and slower to respond. That's why seniors often face a higher risk of infections, slower wound healing, and, importantly, less efficient detection of abnormal cells that could turn cancerous. This is where flax seeds and pumpkin seeds offer another layer of protection. Pumpkin seeds are loaded with zinc, a mineral your immune cells absolutely depend on to communicate, multiply, and fight effectively. Zinc helps immune cells recognize self from invader so they can target the right enemies without damaging healthy tissue. Flax seeds, meanwhile, contain alpha-linolenic acid, YLA, a plant-based omega-3 that helps reduce excess inflammation while supporting the membranes of immune cells, making them more resilient. Think of your immune system as a team of watchtowers around a castle. Over time, some towers might get cracks, and some guards might lose their sharp eyesight. Zinc acts like a repair crew, fixing those watchtowers, while ALA sharpens the guards' vision so they can spot intruders early. And here's something you'll appreciate. These benefits come from whole food sources, not a pill. Nutrients in food are absorbed alongside the plant's natural cofactors, meaning your body can often use them more effectively than from supplements alone. For seniors, this can mean fewer sick days, quicker recovery from illness, and a stronger barrier against the slow, stealthy changes that allow cancer to take hold. It's not an overnight fix, but rather a daily reinforcement, a quiet strengthening of your defenses, one spoonful at a time. Next, we'll talk about the practical how, the easiest, most delicious ways to get your daily spoonful so this habit actually sticks. Knowing the benefits is one thing, but turning it into a daily ritual you actually enjoy is where the magic happens. The beauty of flax seeds and pumpkin seeds is that they're inexpensive, easy to find, and endlessly versatile. For flax seeds, grinding is key. Whole flax seeds often pass through the digestive system untouched, meaning you miss out on those valuable lignans and omega-3s. A small coffee grinder or spice mill can turn them into a fine meal in seconds, and you can store ground flax in the fridge for up to a week to keep the oils fresh. 1 tablespoon a day is a great starting point, stirred into oatmeal, yogurt, or even a smoothie. You can also mix them into homemade muffins or sprinkle over roasted vegetables for a nutty crunch. Pumpkin seeds, or pepitas, can be enjoyed raw, lightly toasted, or blended into sauces. They're wonderful tossed into salads, mixed into trail mix, or stirred into soups for added texture and nutrition. A single ounce, about a small handful, provides a powerful boost of zinc, magnesium, and cucurbitacins. If you want to combine forces, try a seed blend. Mix equal parts ground flax and shelled pumpkin seeds, and keep a jar handy in your kitchen. A spoonful over breakfast or as an afternoon snack gives you the dual benefit without having to choose. And here's the most important part. Consistency beats quantity. Eating a huge serving once in a while won't have the same impact as that small, steady daily dose. Think of it as watering a plant. It thrives when given a little care every day, not a flood every now and then. When you step back and look at the bigger picture, it's almost astonishing that something as small as a seed can carry so much power. Inside each spoonful is a blend of nature's quiet warriors, compounds that help calm inflammation, sweep away toxins, starve dangerous cells, and strengthen the immune defenses that protect you every single day. And this isn't about fear. It's about reclaiming the confidence that your daily choices matter. While none of us can control every risk, we can choose to nourish our bodies in ways that stack the odds in our favor. Adding flax seeds or pumpkin seeds to your routine isn't complicated, expensive, or time-consuming, but it's a choice that compounds over time, like drops of water filling a well. For seniors, it's also a reminder that the path to better health isn't always paved with drastic measures. Sometimes, it's found in the smallest acts, repeated with care, that make the biggest difference. Your health story is still being written, and you have more influence over the next chapter than you might think. If this video has shown you how one small daily habit can make a big difference, give it a like so more people can discover it. Share it with a friend or family member who could benefit from a simple, natural boost to their health. And don't forget to subscribe so we can keep learning, growing, and protecting our well-being together, one choice at a time.